it's got to be a troll. It's got to be a troll. It's either a troll or it's a rollout. The reason why I say that is because the level of trolling, that's really the only word I can say, that Mark displayed on the latest Ian and Mark show was not only funny, but it was so egregious and blatant that he was talking about Melyssa Ford. But only in Mark's fashion, because you know Mark is the king of shooting at people and disguising it. Like he's so good at the nuance of a situation. And he explained that to Joe, I think in the last pod. Like he can maneuver both sides of an equation flawlessly without you being able to identify what's going on right away. Like it take a minute before you understand, and you might have to ask a couple times to see what type of angle he coming at. But if you didn't see the Ian and Mark show, I'm pretty sure y'all seen some clips of some other creators making some content about it, and I'm not including no graphics from this. I just want to give y'all my thoughts. Him playing the role of being hurt, injured at the pod, and how he's seeking damages by way of lawsuit plays into so many storylines. This is why Mark and Ian are such a good team. Not only do they have and share the same type of comedy, the same type of humor, and they do it great. Like it's such they so good as a tag team duo on this sketch comedy shit. But besides the fact that they share the same sense of humor, they also know how to play into these storylines. Ian, I'm not gonna let you off the hook either, but this is the reason why I think it's a rollout. Because I don't think Ian, being the savvy businessman that he is, would allow the network to be on the hook for any type of anything that they could be liable for when it comes to Melyssa Ford, if she indeed is serious about leaving the show, if she's at all serious about being injured, whether it was a surgery. I don't think that they would poke fun at her if she was really going through something serious. Now, on the other hand, if she is going through something serious, this is why I think it's a rollout. I think this is all a setup for her return and to build the drama. I've been noticing the last Ian and Mark show, to me, it wasn't that good when they went to they did the whole wrestling event. That was cool. That was cool. But it played into this one. But what I'm saying is Joe is getting into his WWE bag, his wrestling bag. Joe talks a lot about how he admires that industry. Joe loves storylines, narratives, and really no other industry does storylines and narratives better than wrestling, WWE. So seeing how Joe has an affinity for wrestling and storylines and building things up, I'm just taking that angle as this is a rollout for the return of Melyssa Ford, building up drama, building up more storylines and things to talk about. That's what I'm thinking. That's where I'm coming from when I say it's a rollout. The trolling part, back to the trolling part with Mark, it's because the nuance is that Mark has been getting assaulted up at the show. Mark has had things thrown at him. He has been hit in the face a couple of times. So he gives himself that leeway to be like, no, I'm just talking about myself. That's what makes it so clever. That's what makes it so funny. The production value on the show, on Ian and Mark show, is so good. Like you could tell that they realize that they have like a thing. They got something good going on. The audio is improved. The visuals have improved. They outside more. I mean, Keith and Ian together are hilarious, man. Like This is some real good. I feel like it's almost too good to be on the JBN. And I think they know that too. They may not be able to garner the same type of viewership that the main pod gets. They might not garner the same viewership that Flip got with Improper Improv. But they have something that I think that they will be able to market and sell based off the effort that they put into the Ian and Marc show. The creativity involved in the Ian and Marc show is the potential for product placements in the Ian and Marc show. Sponsorships, the fact that they feature local businesses. I said this when I first made my review, or my first couple reviews about the Ian and Marc show. The potential that they have to expand and bring in additional forms of revenue just by being outside. Businesses will pay to be featured on there. I'm glad they kind of got away with that whole phase that they was doing with bringing in like people from the community or just random people as like cameos. That got a little corny, but it was entertaining. Gave people in the community that shit to talk about. But I like what they doing now. Again, I looked at the credits and I still didn't see any other writers besides Marc, Ian, and Key. So again, if these three gentlemen are doing this on their own, golly, there's something to be said about that, man. So I just want to give them kudos and give my thoughts on the fact that it's either trolling for a rollout or just completely a rollout for Melyssa Ford's return. Give the people something to talk about. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's a J-Mass show. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't done so already. Yeah, man, another beautiful day in the land. I'm out.